see your head right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that blew and fall with me over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and feeling to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you will feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that blew and fall with me over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you here right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the day. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. The crowd back a lot of it, you give me strength and give me play. To dark the darkness, let's fall yeah, in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up the Hibana.
Mahag Saar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Little help!
You're mine! You're finished!
Freeze Lancer!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
I'm on it! Raging Hero! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
You're mine!
Here's the Eden!
I'll face you!
Take it!
Begin!
It's over!
Take it!
Shining Supernova! Now! This one's mine!
Dragon
Feel!
form!
More for...
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Right, here goes!
Into the shadows! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Begin! Does it hurt?
Here's a healing arc. First aid! Photon flash! Lightning condemned!
Benediction light.
Here I go! You're mine!
Benediction light.
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Now it's my turn.
Lightning orb!
Elusive deity. Tornado drive. Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Get on! Who wants to die next? Here's the
Rising Wyvern.
from. Take it! You're here!
Demon Fang. Begin.
Finish it! Demon
Resonate.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! Woo!
What's this thing?
Way! This one's mine!
You're mine!
Take this!
Flaming meteor! I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Air thrust!
Elucidity!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a white girl.
I'm ready to go.
Beckoned into everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
With this, I can become even stronger.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Looks like I lost it. Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
You guys want to rest here?
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Going in! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Guardian Field!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Close one! Freeze Lancer!
Another incantation ruined.
Tiger Blade! In the wind!
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay away.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
A comfortable win.
Like moths to the flame.
Lightning condemned!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Going in. That's it.
Elusive deity. Tornado drive.
Sleep now.
Going in. One more. Tiger blade. This one's mine.
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
Your power is a spectacle to
with the
behold.
earth.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of
Resonate
you.
with the
Embrace
earth.
it.
Stalagmite.
We managed to pull through.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take it!
You're mine.
Close one!
Tornado drive.
Here, flame of fury! Burning strike!
Tornado drive.
That's it.
Here's the Tiger blade! First aid! In here! This'll come in handy.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Resonate with the earth.
Magna ray!
Stalagmite.
In here! By the power of water! I'll be safe!
Behold, the earth pulse. Tectonic vision.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Resonate with the earth.
Spear!
Stalagmite.
A victory for the ages.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Finally, some open space again.
Hi, Hootle! Annihilate it! Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
Benediction light.
Here I'll be saving this over!
Our arts are being interrupted.
The power of light! All right, let me out! Like moths to the flame.
I'll be saving this one.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
The everlasting dark. Negative gate. Resonate with the earth.
I'm on a roll! Glacial Spear!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Freeze Lancer!
Tiger Blade!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Graviton Field! Mega Ray!
This one's mine! You want me?
Resonate with the earth.
Here's a healing art!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. One more! Tiger Blade!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.